Hi again, folks. My name's Jeff Rugrock, and I'll be your guide to all things code related this semester. This is just a quick video to go over my expectations of you and the evaluation principles and practices. First off, let me just say that there's 2 due dates for every assignment and every evaluation. The first one is the due date itself, which is usually the day the information is presented to you. There should be enough time for you to tackle your drawings that day, but know that you've got 4 days to get it into me before, and that's the cutoff date. The 4th day is the cutoff date. I've done this deliberately to build in some health and safety directly into the online version of this course. After the cutoff date, you'll be getting a 0 for a mark, but of course, available upon request is always feedback. I'm looking for a few different things on this course evaluation. I'm looking for you to play a physically active role play of an architect or blueprint. So I'm expecting to see all your blueprint tools and skills, all your practices. So make sure you have all your drafting tools. On the academic knowledge and thinking side, I'm looking for just key content. So did you pick up enough that you can at least repeat it back to me on a test? And that's your academic knowledge. I'm also looking for some collaborative and inclusive application of that knowledge. And what that means is that once I've taught something, I expect you to bring it forward and include it in every drawing. So if we cover how to install a fitting or how to draw a fitting, as you go through these drawings, I want you to be able to make sure you draw that fitting correctly every time, not just on that first assignment. So you carry forward, never leave anything behind, bring it forward. Reflecting understanding of content, this is where you might go a little bit deeper, where commonly a code will tell you what you can or can't do. It never gives both can and can't. So if it tells you something's prohibited and you can't do it, you then need to think about, well, what can I do? That's what this one's about, being able to figure out what the code isn't saying. It's a bit of a trick to it. So how I'm looking for that understanding is just to make sure you've got all contents and terms are labeled, drawn, and identified. If you don't like the visual representation, here's some bullet points on the same thing. So the knowledge, this is the what learner style. This is where I'm looking for the minimum or the maximum. So just get the key concepts, significant terms, significant components, those sorts of things. Comprehension, this is where the why learner, this is where I'm looking for the minimum and the maximum, the permitted and the not permitted. The code usually just gives you one, so see if you can identify the other. This is a tough one to get. Application, this is where you bring everything forward with you. So once we do sizing, I'll expect to see sizing on all your drawings. Not just the sizing drawing, but everything moving forward. So that's the application. And then presentation, these are your drafting tools. T-square, set square, templates, page layouts. Did you use block letters? Have you used effective dimension extension lines, symbols, and all that sort of thing? Anyways, I hope that helps give you a sense of what I'm looking for on the drawings. Next up, we're going to talk about norms and standards. I'm Jeff Rugrock, all things code.